Hello, bright lights. It's April, and I am continuing my theme on March and the energy of the twos in the tarot and how they energetically apply to what's going on with us this month. So, again, we're talking about the two card in the major arcana is the High Priestess, and there she is. In her glory, she's really learning about herself, honoring herself. She's in her power. She's really exercising that power, moving out. She's in a sacred space. She's created that sacred space and recognizes that sacred space is a place for her to do her personal work. And I say all that because here we are. We're going to be talking about the Two of Cups today. And I love this card. It's a card of synergy, and I've got it in a couple different decks here that I'm going to show you. I love this one. Look at that. They're toasting and it's like the sun is behind them and it's this bright light that's going out, and they're smiling at each other, they're relaxed. The ocean behind them signifies just lots of ideas and energy and possibilities there, and that sun shining on them. It's clear skies, So, I think this is a great card that really symbolizes the energy of this month, because Cups is about feelings and about the nuances of life. So we talked about the emotions being a part of the fiery energy that moves us in Wands. But in the Cups, it's really about the nuances. It's about having a deeper understanding of how things really look in different shades and degrees. At first when we look at something, we see it as a whole, and it's just kind of like, well, there's a lamp or whatever it is. And then as we look at it, we see the different details of it, and during this month, it really is a preparatory time. It is a time of going in, as the High Priestess really brings us to a place of going within. And it's a place to get to know yourself in a nuanced way, to really understand the ins and outs of yourself, the nitty gritty, as we move into this place of extreme clarity that we're getting, this chance to really look at ourselves and understand and appreciate who we are. We have this incredible opportunity to understand the nuances of what's going on inside of us and how we operate in the world, the nuances of how we operate in relationship to the world, to our family, to our lover, to our job, to money, to the ideas of abundance, to the nuances of our beliefs. There's this incredible space right now to really explore that. And in this card, in the Druid Craft deck, in the two, you can see they're like, you can really feel the energy of this couple as they gaze into one another's eyes. And there's an excitement there. This energy really pretends the excitement of a new relationship. And this isn't necessarily a sexual relationship in this card. But it is one of like, I see you and you see me. And it's really exciting that we kind of get each other, that we see each other on a level that's much more internal. They're looking eye to eye, and it's really a time this month to use that energy to get eye to eye with yourself. Maybe even doing some meditations where you sit with yourself and you have a conversation with yourself. That's a great meditation to do, is to get yourself into a calm space, relax, and then imagine yourself sitting down and having yourself come up and talk to you and ask yourself questions and let yourself answer back. It's really about that clarity on the detail about who we are right now, and that detail, and getting clear on the details of who we are and how it is that I move with my life around me, how it is that I interact and move. Back to the swords, the choices that I make day to day, the wands, the creativity, what it is that I'm creating, what it is that I'm moving out in, in the cups, the nuances of who I am. There's that two, that back and forth, that that balance of knowing who I am, that is going to really help you as you move through this year. This is such a powerful year of transformation, and it is going to be about you knowing yourself in order to apply that in a way that you never have before. This part of our ascension path, I mean, things are moving so rapidly, and if you're brave enough to embrace yourself during this time and during this year, wow, it's going to be phenomenal in the years to come, because vibrations are rapidly coming up. There are so many people waking up right now, and it's important for you to know who you are, be clear in that, know those nuances, know how you're going to step out, know how you're going to interact with those people, because we need, as many of us, to be teachers. You know, if you're watching this right now, it's because you're a light worker, you're here for a purpose, you're here to bring the whole vibration of the earth up, to neutralize your own karma and to do the work while you're here. And part of that is how you interact with your environment helps other people and how they interact in their environment. So do the work right now. You know, everybody's kind of saying like, oh, things just really aren't moving. And for some of you, they aren't. Some of you are having opportunities, but for a lot of you, there's just not a ton of outward movement, right? It's inside. It's going on. The energy is huge right now. So utilize the energy. This is a great time. The twos, all about balance. Utilize this time to get to know the nuances of who you are. Get excited about that. Get to where you can see yourself, where you're having that one-to-one interaction where you're like, wow, I can see who I am at my highest self. That is exciting. You know, I'm like Twitter-pated about it, you know? I am infatuated incredibly with my higher self. I am motivated, you know, to look deeply at myself and enjoy who I am. Again, this month is really about going within and about compassion. Make sure you have compassion for others and for yourself, because that births self-love. We don't want to be birthing self-loathing. Thanks for being you. Thanks for showing up today. I just proclaim over your life the abundance of sight and clarity to be able to see the nuances, the details of who you are, and to really get excited about how amazing you are. You are amazing. You are a gift to everyone around you and a gift to yourself.